Gary. I'm with AHS Property Care. We're located in Battle Creek, Michigan. We've been in business since 2008. We do outdoor services, so we do lawn care, landscaping, snow plowing services in this area for residential clients, for commercial business clients. Some of the types of commercial and or community accounts that we are involved in, like apartment complexes, hotels, the Lakeview Square Mall here locally. So we're clearing those drives, the parking lots for the mall, parking lot for a place like a Planet Fitness or a grocery store or what have you. We're often required to also take care of the sidewalks or any of the other entrances involved with the building. So as it relates to using the Rhino on these locations, I feel like they're faster than a snowblower to begin with, so that makes you more efficient. We've also experienced when using snowblowers a few more mechanical issues we'll run into. The shear pins on a snowblower, for example, if those tines get clogged up in the snow, they break and then you're just kind of down. With the Snow Rhino, with it being kind of mimicking a truck snow blade, we have far less of those issues of equipment breakdowns. I do also think that the Rhino is a heck of a lot more maneuverable than a snowblower is, and I think that's probably what makes you faster. I would guesstimate that we're probably somewhere between 25 and 40% faster than a snowblower with a Rhino. Another advantage the Snow Rhino has, for example, like at the mall, we have these, call it larger entrances that you have to clean. With other pieces of equipment, you need to use a little bit more manual labor with a shovel to kind of clean up, closer to the doors and stuff. The Rhino kind of allows you to get into a lot more of those places, which basically reduces your labor costs, how much manpower you need at the job, things of that nature. So its size and the way that it's able to maneuver has proven to be very helpful and allow us to get a lot more done in the same amount of time. The Rhino obviously is a track machine. We like that better than our wheeled machines. For one thing, it's a lot more maneuverable. You can get over, you can go over curbs, obstacles like that you couldn't do that with tires. In icy conditions, the tracks do grip better than our than the tire machines that we have or have had. So it's definitely an advantage for that machine to be tracks versus wheels. We are currently utilizing about 4 Rhinos. We started with 2, and the primary reason for that is because it makes us more efficient. One of the other things that we want to do going forward, because the Rhino will allow you to do that, is we have plow trucks. We want to put a Rhino in the back of each plow truck. They're easy enough to load. You need a simple set of ramps. They'll fit back there with no problem whatsoever. And then that's going to make us more efficient, because we could have a guy who maybe is say plowing maybe a smaller parking lot, a small business of some sort, and he can just take the Rhino down and he could clear off the sidewalks. He can clear up near the sidewalks. Sometimes there's a little area there that when you're plowing you kind of leave behind, so you can do a little bit of cleanup with it. And of course, what the guys like about it is the machine takes the back work out of it. It gets the shovel out of their hand. Not only does it make them faster, but it's just safer. So as far as the Rhino goes, if you're a dealer who's considering carrying the product or something along that lines, I would recommend you do it. I think that those of us that are in the snow business are always looking for solutions. To be fair, I stumbled across our first Rhino. I just happened to go into one of the dealerships in our area for something else, and there it was. And at that moment, I knew that's the solution I've been looking for. So, after investigating it a little bit, whatever, we bought one and we've been happy with it. I don't think you'd have any problem whatsoever selling that Rhino product to other people in the snow business. If they get a chance to use it and see the difference, how fast they are, how efficient they are, how easy it is to transport, how user-friendly it is, I mean, if a person can use a snowblower, they can use a Rhino. It's just that simple. So I don't think you would have, if you have any kind of customer base that's in the snow business, I don't think you'll have any problem, you know, getting them to try and continue to use the Rhino product.